Hey guys, Todd coming at you, Jetski Jockey Channel. Today's vlog is going to be what are the benefits about riding stand-up jet ski and PWC in general. I hope you enjoy the video. Stay tuned. Vlog today, the Jetski Jockey Channel. Gonna get with you on what I think the benefits of riding stand-up jet ski is, and PWCs also, not just stand-ups, but the video probably will be more in depth about stand-ups, how they're, because that's what I like to do the best. I've been eyeballing my course here this evening, and looks like the dock builders has been out working on a dock, and they had just moved, but they had been way off of this point here, and it was completely blocking me off right here. They may just been making a boat ramp right here. It was like a big barge that was parked in here. I don't know what they're doing here, but they were way out in the water, and maybe those people are putting a boat ramp in or something there. I don't know, but it's gone now. It's not blocked off, so we can do our practices later this evening if we want to. But thought I might have to go to a different location to try to map out a new course. Didn't know. Oh, that's cool, man. I used to do that right there. Somebody's got ramps built on their dock. We used to jump our bikes into the water. Don't know if they're using bikes or skateboards right there, but yeah, used to strap a life jacket to the handlebars of those BMX bikes I told you before I got into stand-ups, before I had a stand-up jet ski. And Mom used to worry herself to death about it doing that, but right there we had some of those ramps like that built, and I'd get at the top of the hill and come down and hit that and fly in the air, and that was a pretty good time. But anyway, getting back to the benefits of stand-up, after you get past the learning stage, that's going to be one of your biggest benefits if you've never done stand-up, is once you've learned how to do it, you get comfortable, like with the way I'm riding around here. It's like I told you before, being able to stand here and ride around the lake and just look around. I'm not doing anything hard here. It's not uncomfortable to ride this way. Now, when I'm out doing my practices, I'm in touch positions, I'm squatted, I'm moving, I'm shifting, I'm very active on the ski, but just riding like this, there's no issues here. It's very comfortable. Once you get comfortable with the ski and the throttle and everything, you will find that it's much more comfortable than a sit-down, because a sit-down will jar everything in you when you're hitting the waves. You gotta, if you don't get up off the seat and use your legs for suspension, now don't get me wrong, I can bend my knees a little bit if I get into some wake and use suspension like this too, but you're still going to have to get off of that seat, and that's going to exert some more energy as far as just trying to be easy and leisure ride like I'm doing right here. So I'd say the benefits, the freedom that you feel riding around the lake, there's a different feeling of being up higher in the air. If you've ever ridden in a tractor trailer truck or a lifted pickup being up higher off of the ground. Kind of the same thing riding around here on the jet ski, you know, looking around. It just feels better. It feels like you're more free. Now, another benefit to riding stand-up is you won't get bored as easily as you would on a sit-down jet ski. You can do a lot more on a stand-up, more exciting things. They lean over further. I'm not going to say they're faster because they make some pretty fast sit-down skis. They're lighter. If you like to jump, a lot easier to jump. Tricks, do tail stands, spins. You can do spins on the sit-downs too, but it's just a different style of riding on the stand-up. It's more like motocross on a dirt bike. And you know, if you're a street bike rider, you know, the benefits, getting back to the benefits, the workout that you get from the stand-up. When you do want to ride and not be so leisurely, it will provide you a great workout. And you know, here in Smith Mountain Lake in Virginia, you can ride pretty much without a wetsuit from end of April to probably end of October. So you probably get 6 months of riding in, maybe a little more. There's that barge that was out there off the point that was blocking my course off. I don't know what that does. I don't know if that may put the poles in for a dock, or if it may, I don't know. I'm not sure what it does. If it would do how they would do the concrete for like a boat ramp or something. I don't know. It's got like a little mini excavator on it, so I'm not sure what they were doing. Probably building another dock, I'm assuming. I could be wrong though. We'll get over here and get a little closer look. Not sure. Looks like they got some concrete busted up on it. Looks like they was busting up maybe some concrete. I think that's what they were doing. But yeah, the workout, get back to stand-up. I would say that this is almost, I'm not going to say as extreme as motocross, but you can get a similar type of workout that you're getting from motocross on a jet ski, depending on what level of rider you are. Of course, we all know what level I'm at. I don't like to jump anymore, so I mean, but I'm getting great workouts with that practice routine that we're doing. And looking back at it, you know, with that practice routine, I was watching some videos the other night, going back to the first practice video I ever did, and I was only getting 3 laps at the best around my little course, and it was coming in at a little over 5 minutes. And on my last practice video that I just uploaded to YouTube, you guys ain't seen it yet, it's not come out, but by the time you see this video, it'll be out. I put in a 17-minute and 44-second endurance run. Went down on lap 10 and called it quits. So that's with practicing for a little over a month. That's the kind of gains I've made. So yeah, man, it's great exercise, great cardio, great, just as good as lifting weights, I think, or biking. You know, it's good exercise. I I would stretch my neck to say that it's good enough exercise to where the 6 months that you're going to get to ride, if you don't want to work out the rest of the year, you're probably going to be okay. You're probably going to be good. And I'm anxious to see when we get back at it, how far I fall off. You never know. I may find a gym and figure out some kind of little workout routine to keep in some kind of shape. But absolutely, I would say your top benefit from riding stand-up would be getting in shape, looking good, being toned, and just feeling good. And another benefit of riding stand-up is getting out here in the sun. It's beautiful, on a beautiful lake, like today, what I'm doing. Beautiful mid-September day, still in the 80s, water temperature still 80, still warm. You just can't beat it. I mean, I'm looking at wintertime coming, and I hate wintertime, guys. Yeah, I really do. I really hate wintertime. And I hope sometimes I wonder if I'm going to survive the winter. It gets so bad because, I can't get out and do as much as I do now. But that's another benefit, being able to get out in nature, spend time with God, His creation, and it ain't got to be a jet ski, guys. I mean, these things, everybody can't do this. I'm just trying to make content. I mean, if you got a fishing pole or whatever, I mean, it's always good to get out in nature. I'm not anything you do. I mean, you can get out and play a guitar. Just get outside, man. The Lord appreciates that just as much as He does a guy riding a $1 billion yacht down the lake. I mean, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to make content for you. But yeah, so getting outside, and I'd say another benefit to riding stand-up is all the mods you can do to your ski. I mean, we've talked about the modifications that we want to make on this ski. I think steering, sponsons, ride plate, intake grate, decals, pole spring. This pole, I wonder when I go to the Riva pole spring, I had pole springs on my 550s, it makes a big difference. You don't have no weight here. And I'm hoping with the workouts that I've been doing, with the routines, that once I've installed that pole spring, it's really going to transform how far I can ride, and a little bit more endurance and things of that nature, because it's going to really make this thing feel a whole lot lighter. And the steering, like I said, man, it's going to get it up and away from my pelvis is going to be a game changer, because if you watch my videos, you'll see, I'm fighting to get the handle grip out of my left and right side pelvis when I'm going into those turns. But just trying to think of more benefits of stand-up. Friends, man. Get with some friends, like on Friday Night Buoys. I need to get back out there and see those guys and ride with them. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to ride with them again. I've not mentioned this, but Jonathan, my friend Jonathan McCrary here on the lake, pro ski GP rider, he has won the championship again. They finished up at Claytor Lake on September the 9th and 10th at the regionals. American Jet Sport Association is the name of the league that they have. Go check it out, look it up. There's different things you can go on and look the AJSA up. And yeah, Jonathan has captured another title. I think Nate has done pretty good as well. Congrats to those guys, and hopefully we'll be seeing them again pretty soon. And Jonathan has his Commander GP1 up for sale. He's got it on Facebook Marketplace if anybody wants to get on there and check it out. It'd be hard to find a Commander GP1 without a long wait turnaround time. You order one of them from Dustin, you're going to be waiting a little while. But yeah, just your friends that you meet when you ride, to be able to get together. It's hard, you know, when you get older in life. Your friends, it's hard to get together sometimes. I've been running into a lot of that. I've not been able to get up with them because I've had some things going on. But I want them to know, guys, I'm still thinking about you, and I'm gonna get together with you, and we're gonna get some more footage. Wish one of you guys would strap this camera on and take it out, because you could sure show people a lot more than what I can. But so friends, making friends, riding with friends, and you know, sit down, stand up, anything, it don't matter. However, you know, if I would have to say anything to the jet ski industry about sit downs, what I would love to see, the direction I'd like to see them go, because I mean, they got so many big skis. I mean, I like the skis they got. I mean, the Sea-Doo RXPX, you know, the RXT, the GP1800, SBHOs, all that stuff, you know, Kawasaki's Ultras, those are all great and everything, but I think we need to get back into the market of the X2. Spark is a great platform, but I think Sea-Doo could do a lot more with Spark than what they're doing. Power-wise, and I'm not so sure about the Polytech hull. But as far as the size and dimensions of that Spark, I think that's more the direction of Yamaha's Wave Jammer. I don't really care for it. It's more of like a throwback to the just a regular Wave Runner. I don't really care for it. Something new needs to come into that market. Now, the old Yamaha Wave Blaster, man, that was great. Now, I understand why you guys probably don't want to manufacture that. It's not a ski everybody can get back up on after they fall off. That's probably has a lot to do with it, but you know, but I'd like to see, you know, that be the direction. I'm not saying get rid of what skis is out there, but give us something a little lighter, and you know, something kind of like the X2. I mean, really, with that SXR 1500, you could easily make an X2 out of that Kawasaki. I know Kawasaki has their irons in a lot of fire. They make a lot of things, and you know, when they do make something, they make something, you know, but they're not going to make something. They don't very often make anything new. Something usually stays around for a long time with them. But you know, it'd be cool if we could get some kind of X2 back. I really like that X2. Another benefit of riding jet skis, stand-ups or sit-downs. I'm partial to stand-ups, you guys know that, but I like sit-downs too, and I'm probably going to end up having another sit-down. But as you know, in my last video I talked about, I don't know if it was my last video, it was the video before last, but I talked about how I got started riding stand-up, and I come from dirt bikes. I still like to ride dirt bikes. Rode street bikes, I've been to track days, I've done track days at VIR, North Carolina Bike. I've rode street, I've rode Harleys, you know, I've done all that stuff, guys. But here's the thing: if I've broke ribs, hurt my legs really bad on dirt bikes, you know, not being able to walk for days, not being able to breathe, not being able to sleep in my bed, have to sleep on the couch. It ain't no fun when you get hurt. And my experiences with jet skiing is been pretty good on injuries. I mean, have I tweaked things? Have I pulled muscles? Have I knocked the wind out of my sails? Yeah, but have I broke? I've not broke anything. I've not ever really had any significant injuries. Me and my buddy one time, we was riding back in the cove back in the early 90s, and we were doing the S's, and we cut right into each other. He cut right into the side of my ski, and he fixed it for me. He had to do fiberglass work, but I mean, it could have broke my leg. It didn't. It hit up above my leg there, but that's the closest I ever come probably to getting hurt on one. So I would say another great benefit to riding stand-up is not having to worry about getting injured. You know, living to ride another day. You know, you get to live to ride another day, and you know, it gives you a lot more confidence and to send it out here and to get better. You know, if you're a street bike rider, you know, there's only so far you need to push those limits. You cannot ride at 100%. At least if you do, chances of you coming home ain't good if you're riding at 100%. I always tried to ride at about 60 to 65% at the most on the road, and that was pushing it. Really shouldn't have been riding that much. But and dirt bikes is a totally different animal. I would put dirt bikes as one of the toughest sports in the world. Those guys take a beating you wouldn't believe. If you grew up when you was a kid riding dirt bikes and you was a professional racer, I guarantee you had broke collarbones, broke arms, broke ribs, probably had multiple surgeries by the time you was 18 years old, still riding. I mean, it never stopped you. I mean, guts. It takes guts to ride motocross. And like I said, a benefit to this sport is it's a great crossover sport if you're coming from dirt bikes and you don't want to get hurt. Right here's where you want to be. And I feel like the sport's going to grow. We just got to get more of these stand-ups in the dealerships. You know, a lot of people want to go to the sit-downs. I don't know if they're not willing to learn how to do this, but it's just so much more rewarding to ride stand-up. Sit-down has its place, and sit-down will always be around. But I sometimes always, you know, I get scared and wonder if they're going to phase stand-ups out, and I don't ever want that. But guys, that's just some of my thoughts, and letting you know what I think the benefits of riding stand-up jet ski is. If you're considering getting into this sport, it's a great sport, great people to learn, to ride with, to meet. They got good organizations set up to race if that's your thing. If not, that's all right too. I'm also on the fence with that. I'm 47. I'll be 48 in October, and I just like it Todd against Todd. Not really into competing with other people anymore. I don't see the point, but now I do like to better myself, and I do get a kick out of the practice routines, and when I get a better time and know that I'm making progress. Now, if I go try a race and I like it, it may totally change my perspective about it. I just know it takes a good budget to race, and when I do things, I like to do it right. So If I do it, I just can't take it too serious. I just plan maybe 1 or 2 races or something when I can, and not try to do a whole tour at 48 years old. But you know, guys, that could change. Just like my opinion of Sea-Doo could change. I may end up with a Sea-Doo. I mean, we don't know. I love the looks of a Sea-Doo. I think it's a beautiful ski. My opinions are subject to change. It's just, I don't script these videos out. I just come out here and I talk to you. It's hard for me sometimes to think of content, but when I do, I really look forward to getting out here and talking to you. It really excites me when I come up with an idea to talk about, and it's hard to come up with an idea that you got to have some kind of knowledge or background about. You can't just talk about something and not know what you're talking about. I mean, people are going to see through that, you know, and that ain't what I want. But guys, that's just some of my views on benefits of riding stand-up. Like I said, if you're wanting to get into it and you find one in a dealership and you're able to purchase it, you know, and everything's good with that, if it's winter time, buy it, man, because when springtime comes and summertime comes, it's going to be hard to find these things. So, and don't sweat it being a Kawasaki or a Yamaha. Man, you can't go wrong with either one, especially if you're new. If you're new, you know, it don't matter. I will tell you that if you're new, it would probably be better to go with the SXR for stability reasons. But either one's fine. I've said that the Superjet will make you a better rider anyway. So, but that's some of my thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Consider subscribing to my channel. And this has been Todd for the Jetski Jockey channel.